Hi Jean. I hope you don't mind me popping into your office like this.
Oh, hello John. No, that's okay. I was just finishing my timetable for our next class. You know how organized I am.
Well, I wanted to talk about the personal development module. It has been a very interesting module for me, and lots of stuff has came up over the past number of weeks.
Can you say any more on that, John? What type of stuff has come up?
I think that this journey I am on, most of it so far, has been finding out who I am. Getting in touch with my inner being and becoming a person, as Carl Rogers would put it.
That's right, John. Part of your training involves looking at who you really are. You know, one of the most important things to remember as you are doing this course is that you can only take your client as far as you have taken yourself.
Yes, Jean, that quote really stuck out for me. I think that is so true, and I feel sometimes that I have such a long way to go, and quite a journey ahead of me in many ways. Yet I know that all of my life experiences has brought me to this moment, to this day. Does that make sense?
Yes, John, it makes perfect sense to me. So much of what we do as counselors is taken from our own life experiences, and it's these experiences that form who you are today. We can read all the books and have all the theory in the world, but at the end of the day, you are the one facing the client, and you are the one who draws on your own life experiences to work with that client.
Yes, I can see that now. I think I will use some of that for my mission statement. I have given it a lot of thought and I have not finalized it yet. I know I am a work in progress, and I think my mission statement will be too. Why commit to one mission statement when there are endless possibilities?
What other parts of the course did you like? Or maybe there was something you did not like?
Well, Jean, I have been thinking about the part of the module entitled, Who I Am. I found this a difficult session, as I would have struggled with my identity growing up, as a teenager, going to college, and even in my professional life and relationships.
Can you tell me more, John? Do you know who you are?
Yes, Jean, I think I do. More and more each day, and yet, there is so much more of me and parts of myself that I have not yet discovered that will continue to form part of who I am.
That's great, John. It sounds to me like you are really getting to know who you are. It is the most exciting journey to be on.
I agree with that. I'm currently reading Irvin Yalom's book, The Gift of Therapy, and there was a passage in the book about personal therapy that stuck out for me. Yalom says, therapists must be familiar with their own dark side and be able to empathize with all human wishes and impulses. A personal therapy experience permits the student therapist to experience many aspects of the therapeutic process, from the patient's seat, the tendency to idealize the therapist, the yearning for dependency, the gratitude toward the caring and attentive listener, the power granted to the therapist. Young therapists must work through their own neurotic issues. They must learn to accept feedback, discover their own blind spots, and see themselves as others see them. They must appreciate their impact upon others and learn to provide accurate feedback. Lastly, psychotherapy is a psychologically demanding enterprise, and therapists must develop the awareness and inner strength to cope with the occupational hazards inherent in it.
Wow.
What is it, Jean?
You barely took a breath, John.
Thanks. I rehearsed all night. It does sum it up for me really well, though. Isn't that what this whole module is about? Exploring who I am? And more importantly, who I am as a trainee therapist.
Yes, John, that is true. You have shown to me a thorough understanding of the module.
Thanks, Jean. Does that mean I passed?
Nice try. What else did you like about the module, John?
Well, Jean, the rest of the module was very interesting and very well delivered, if you don't mind me saying so.
Thank you, John, but flattery will not get you any more marks.
Go on. It was worth a try. Well, Jean, the module has made me look at some things in my life that I have probably been putting off for quite some time.
Go on, John, if it's not too difficult for you.
I'm fine to talk about it. A lot of what we have looked at has been my life so far, how my life has been shaped, the experiences I have had, and how they have affected me. A bit like the lifeline we looked at in class.
Yes, John, the lifeline showed negative and positive experiences in your life, at some key milestones throughout your life and the impact that has had on you so far. Go ahead, John, tell me some more.
Well, Jean, I also had a lot to think about during the session where we looked at the masks that we wear.
What stuck out for you in that, John?
I think the thing that stuck out for me was that we all wear masks, no matter who we are, and that sometimes they are there to protect us and sometimes we hide behind them and are not true to ourselves.
Are you wearing a mask now, John?
No, Jean, I don't think so. Maybe a light foundation. This is my normal face.
That's not what I meant, John.
I know, I'm only messing. I think this course is the one place where I take off my masks for the most part.
Well, John, I see that we have run out of time. Thank you for sharing with me. I am glad you enjoyed the module.
Thanks for listening, Jean, and for helping me have a greater insight into who I really am.